The year is 2023, and Crunchyroll has still not asked me to be a judge for the Anime Awards after multiple years of Twitch streaming the show, and to no avail, filling out forms, stuff on Twitter, Instagram, what have you, even have my parents fill out forms. I've still not gotten to be a judge on Crunchyroll's Anime Awards, and as you can see, I'm a fan of anime. Right? I've watched a lot of the shows that are on this list, so I'm going to do something that Crunchyroll does not want me to do, which is reveal all the winners to these categories in the Crunchyroll Anime Awards for 2023, because I've watched a lot of the shows, and I've watched this thing since 2017, to where I've watched 5 consecutive award shows, even in 2022, where that award show was pretty sleeper, and it was just a list, categories, no people, no nothing. Anyways, no, the categories on here will only include shows from 2022. That doesn't mean shows from 2023. So shows like Mob Psycho, Bocchi the Rock, and even, yes, Chainsaw Man will not be included on this list. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to be going over every single category and picking my choice to win. We're going to be taking fan consideration and fan voting into account, as well as there's going to be some of my own personal bias, because, of course, I need some. I need to be original. This can't just be like, what's the most popular show? And we're just going to vote for it, aka Attack on Titan, which I know is going to be on this list. So I've not looked at any of these categories. I've only seen the ones for the Anime of the Year and then the voice actor ones, because they're all over Twitter. So we're going to start with the voice actor ones. We're going to work our way up to the eventually voting on the Anime of the Year. So finally, let's get started on this. Okay, first one. We'll play the video in the background because so we have Best Voice Artist Performance in English. And what do we have first? We have Amanda Lee, AM Lee, for My Dress Up Darling. We have Shirami Lee for, I believe the show was Kotaro Lives Alone. Did not watch it, obviously, clearly. We have Natalie Van Sistine for Spy Family. She was the voice of Yor. Sungwon Cho, BroCD, big YouTuber. So congrats to him for ranking opinions with Studio. He was the little, I forget the actual character in the show. He's the little character that helps out Bocchi. We have Zach Aguilera for Studio Trigger's Cyberpunk, Edge Runners, and Zeno Robinson for Toei Animation's Dragon Ball Superhero for Gamma 2. And who I will be voting for this, a little bit of a personal bias, but I think that she can win, because I think she did a fantastic job, and this was one of the only dubs I watched this season, so I will be voting for Marin Kitagawa. I have to register my account to vote? Okay, let's just do fucking... Okay, sure. We'll get done with that in post. Anyways, boom. We're gonna be voting for Marin Kitagawa for this category, which is AM Lee. She did a fantastic job. She did such a good job on her role as Maureen. Just, had everything I wanted in the show. And the thing is, she didn't do a lot of voice acting before this. I know Emily does like a lot of voice or song like do-overs in English. I know that's where I guess she got her start. She did Hayasaka in the Love is War dub, but in this dub for My Dress Up Darling, I think she did a fantastic job. Have her signature right there on the wall too. Just absolutely perfect. Maybe watch the show in English, and you can also tell them in Discord XD. So next, we'll be going over the Best Voice Artist Performance for Japanese. We have Atsumi Tanizaki for, I believe that's Anya. Okay, that changes my view on that now. Chika Anzai for Legois Recoil. We have Fairoz, who did Jolene, Stone Ocean. We have Misaki Kuno, who was... I did not watch Made in Abyss, so that's one of the shows that I don't have on here. Natsuki Ahane for Tanjiro in Demon Slayer. And we have Yuki Kaji, again, for the voice of Eren Yeager in Attack on Titan. So, this one is going to be quite interesting. And finally, I'm going to give some love to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure here, because I think I did such a fantastic job as Jolene, right? You're coming into a role in which, JoJo characters, this is a big deal, right? There's only so many JoJo protagonists, and this is the first female one. I think she did an absolute fantastic job, lived up to the role of Jolene that I had expectations for, and did such a phenomenal job with that dub, and I think she most definitely deserved the win, and I also think she's going to get the win as well. Even though Yuki Kaji is usually a winner for this category with Eren Yeager in Attack on Titan, I think Ai's going to pull it out. So let's go. I hope she wins. A little bit of personal bias, but I actually think she's going to win on that one. Best Romance Series. We have Call of the Night, Kaguya-sama Love is War Ultra Romantic, I think that's season 3. Komi Can't Communicate, the second series, interesting. I think the first one might have been nominated last year, don't remember. Love Afterworld Domination. This is a very interesting anime that I've not seen before, so probably not gonna be voting for that one. My Joseph Darling, again, this is personal bias. We'll see how that accounts for it. Shigemori's Not Just a Cutie, which, Shigemori got a lot of love in that season as well. But what seems to be reoccurring, and to an extent I agree, especially because of how the season actually was, Love is War is 100% getting my vote. And I think Love is War definitely deserves the win because it just seems A1, and people who write Love is War just do such a better job each and every season. And I think this season was no different. Also had extremely high ratings on my anime list. I think Kaguya-sama Love is War is going to easily win, just like they've done in the past. And I think this season's going to be no different there. So, boom, best romance. Not even a question. So, best fantasy. We have Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba Entertainment District Arc, Main Abyss, Golden City of the Scorching Sun, Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, Seasons 1 and 2. I guess they're both in the same time. Overlord Season 4, Ranking of Kings Core 2, and the case study of Vanitas, or Vanitas by Bones. Okay. Which one do I think is going to win? I don't think Overlord's going to win. I think Mushoku Tensei could very well win, and I think may do it. The thing is that this only takes into account Ranking of Kings Season 2, but you have to just kind of get in the mind of the viewer, and they're going to be like, oh, I've really liked all of Ranking of Kings. But I'm going to have to go more on the fan side on this one in terms of how I think it's actually going to go down. And I think it was a very good adaptation. I'm going to be voting for Demon Slayer's Entertainment District arc. That was incredibly popular, and I think when people are going to vote on this list, and you can vote daily as well over on I think animeawards.com, correct me if I'm wrong. I know the website's up, but I have it in full screen. I think for sure Demon Slayer's going to win. Demon Slayer is usually a very, very easy win for these categories, and I think Jobless might pull it out. I definitely could see them potentially doing it, or maybe Ranking of Kings. I don't think Ranking of Kings is going to get as much love as it did last time. But yeah, we are going to vote for Demon Slayer on that, which hurts a little, but it's fine. We'll go. Best drama. We have 8686 Part 2, Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Dance Dancer, Kotaro Lives Alone. Interesting. I actually should, the more you see series, the more you should go back and watch them. I'm thinking that's what I'm doing right now with Kotaro Lives Alone. That's 2 times it's come up. And we have Main Abyss, Golden City of Scorching Sun. Also a Main Abyss as well. I don't remember the Main Abyss actually getting a lot of love, especially on like any socials or whatnot. I mean, it was probably most definitely deserving of it. I know, I think it was Kevin Penkin, I think is his name, or Penkin, gets a lot of love for the soundtrack of Main Abyss, for good reason too. So, best drama. I don't want to vote Attack on Titan for everything, even though I think Attack on Titan is just probably going to win like it did last time for Part 1, even though I think Part 2 was better than Part 1. So, I'm going to hold off on voting on Cyberpunk Edge Runners because I think it's definitely going to win. Probably. Is there best original? Yeah, best original anime. I think it will win best original anime. So I'm just going to vote Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2. I think Part 2 eclipsed Part 1 for sure. This series got just... As someone who doesn't read the manga for Attack on Titan, oh my gosh, was that just a joy to watch come out week by week, and it really made watching every single week like such a pleasure. Obviously not the joy in the sense of what was going on, right? Aaron kind of pops off a little too hard alongside Zeke and crew. I'll only say that much for people who haven't seen Attack on Titan. If you're not, then I don't know how you're watching this video, but yeah, that's my vote. Best drama. I think that's gonna win for sure. Best comedy. Oof, this is interesting. Okay, we're starting to see Spy Family more as well. I wonder how much or how little Spy Family got love, so we'll see. We have Love is War again for best comedy. Kotaro Lives Alone, My Dress Up Darling, Spy Family, Uncle from Another World, and Yeah Boy Kongmin. by PA Works. Again, haven't seen that series, as you can tell by my bad pronunciation. Interesting. As much as I want to vote for Dress Up Darling for comedy, I didn't really think of it as like a comedy-esque show. Love is War is funny. I also think Love is War is probably going to do well in those categories. I'm going to vote for Love is War again. I think anything Love is War is in is probably going to win, as stated by years past and just how well the show was received again this year. So, Love is War again. Best action. Ooh. Oh my god, this is a stacked category. We have Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Entertainment District Arc, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean, Licorice Recoil, and Spy X Family. Okay, best action. Does JoJo's win this category? That's what I'm trying to find out. Okay, how much personal bias am I going to bring into this? Because, I mean, again, I obviously really love Stone Ocean. Like, most people have watched it. The thing is that JoJo's doesn't like hit as hard as it has it, or probably will, like it did with Part 5 when that was releasing. Here, interesting. This one's going to be really tight. Best action? I'm thinking in terms of action. Action. I have to make a decision. I don't think JoJo's is going to win. I'm sorry. I don't think Spy Family is going to win. Action? That's kind of weird. Cyberpunk Edge Runners? Possibly? You know what? I'm just going to say Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I think it could do it. I think the show definitely deserves love this year. And Attack on Titan, do I really just put Attack on Titan for everything? Like, oh, okay. We'll stick with Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I think it's definitely going to get some love elsewhere. But best action, sure. Okay. Must protect character, or must protect at all cost character. Okay, I already saw the first one, and I'm already gonna, that's gonna sway my vote a little bit. So we have Anya Forger, Boji from Ring of Kings, Kage, Kotaro, Marine, and Shoko Komi. Komi-san. Honestly, as much as Marine, again, personal favorite, dude, I think Anya wins this by like a mile. Okay, even with Komi in the category, I think Anya was just like, yeah, dude, Anya really made that show. I mean, Spy X Family at times can be a really good show, and I think that's when Anya shines. When Anya shines, the show is really good, which is weird to say now because originally I was like, oh, this is a really cool concept. You have Yor and Lloyd, but I think it was really the Anya moments that made that show like so special. So, and it must protect at all costs. Of course, it's Anya. I feel like, Boji can defend himself, and it's just, I don't know. Anya must protect Anya at all costs. I said that almost not unironically too. Best supporting character. Okay, does Anya win again? Sorry, I'm just reading through these. Ai Hayasaka from Kaguya, Love is War. We have Anya Forger, Kage, Rebecca, Tenkin Uzui, pardon me, Your Forger. Best supporting character. Does Anya win back to back? Is there a best girl category? Oh, they got rid of it? Wait, there used to be a best girl category, and now there's just not? I feel like Yor would have won. Okay, questionable, but it's fine. Like Crunchyroll, I'm still next year judge. My Nihongo's a little bit Jozu, so if you host it in Tokyo again, I could get my way around, I bet. Hayasaka's always very good at supporting character. And we're seeing a lot more Spy Family too. Rebecca, Tengen. This one's tough. This one's a stacked category, yo. Oh my god. What do I pick? I know I said I have all the answers until I saw this. I think legitimately every one of these characters could win. Oh, okay. We are going to go. Does Anya win twice? I think Yor. I'm just going to say Yor. We'll say Yor. That could have been my worst choice yet, dude. Especially with Tengen there. I don't think Anya wins twice. I think there's you got to realize there's fan voting and then there's judge voting. I don't think judges are gonna want to give it to. I'll just say Yor. I think that's the Achilles heel of my list so far. Best main character. Okay. Is this the most not stacked year? It seems like it though. Oh my god. Okay. So we have Bovji from Ranking Kings. Chisato. I don't think the Licorice Recoil is gonna win a whole lot. Just because of the show not being as popular as all these other ones. Cyberpunk Edgerunners, we had David Martinez, Aaron Yeager, Lloyd Forger, Marin Kitagawa. I really want to put Marin here, but it's fine. I think Aaron's gonna win. I think Aaron was just like on another level. Okay, this season, right? Even though I think Marin could win, I don't know about Lloyd winning. I don't think Lloyd wins. I think Aaron wins just because of just the spiral his character's going down. Some people like it, some people hate it. There are Jaegerists out there, and I think they're gonna show up and show out here in this voting. I think Aaron Yeager wins. Okay, best main character Aaron Yeager. Not too hard. Okay, best director. We have Haruo Sotozaki, Hiyuki Imashi. Again, Japanese is very Nihongo Josie right now. Kazuhiro Furuhashi. We have Shingo Adachi, Yosuke Hata, and Yorichio Hayashi. Okay. I want to say they're going to give love to Cyberpunk Edgerunners here because it was the original anime. They didn't have anything to go off of. So I think that's the second Cyberpunk Edgerunners I voted for. I think this is where it's going to definitely get a lot of love. I see a lot of Spy Family and Licorice Recoil coming up. I think maybe here's where Licorice Recoil could get a lot of love. Again, it's just Ranking Kings being in this. Watch Ranking Kings, loved Ranking Kings. It's just, I feel like it's just not the time. You have too many just absolute fan favorite shows in here. And I think they should, give credit, especially to Cyberpunk, which didn't have material for it. I guess Ranking Kings didn't. Okay. We're just going to stick with my logic, okay? Best anime song. Oh my gosh. This is just best song? Is there a big best OP? Best ending? Okay, there is. So best just song? Okay. Chiki Chiki Bon Bon. Oh, is this this is the one. This is like the show that boy Kong me. Okay. This was the opening that everyone just for some reason went crazy over. So I guess that makes sense why it's also in here too. Comedy. That was actually one of very good ending. Love comedy from Spy Family. My Nonfiction for Love is War. Shall We Dance from Shadow's House. The Rumbling. Okay. That was peak top tier. New Genesis Uta from One Piece Film Red. One Piece Film Red. I have heard New Genesis in English from A.M. Lee, but I have not heard it from the actual Japanese, which is pretty sad. I think if Rumbling is in the OP, I think Rumbling will probably win that. I think New Genesis might win here. I think One Piece isn't going to get a whole lot of love. I think it'll get Best Film. So I'll say, yeah, sure. I'll say New Genesis. One Piece fans reunite. Even though I don't watch One Piece, I am still voting for you. Best Film. Speaking of not voting for One Piece, we have Bubble. This was, I think, what studio? I think it's on Netflix. Dragon Ball Super Superhero, Inuo, Jujutsu Kaisen, Zero, One Piece Film Red, Dear King, Project IG. Okay, so which one am I going to do here? I've actually seen Dragon Ball Super Superhero. I thought it was okay. I mean, in hindsight, it was definitely a fun movie to watch in theaters. But I don't think that wins. Jujutsu Kaisen 0. I think this is the only Jujutsu Kaisen on the list. I think this might win. Oh man, I'm gonna have to vote against One Piece though. And I really think one of these should win too. One of these like originals, or Bubble or Deer King. But if I have to go with probably what the fans want to do, it's probably Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. I think because that's the only Jujutsu Kaisen on the list, and people love that show. So, um, yeah. Also, Uniqlo made bomb merch for that show. So, let's go. Best score. So you have the score from Spy Family, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Is this? I forget. Yeah, Boy Kongbing. The title of that show is still very. You can tell I haven't watched it. Attack on Titan, Main Abyss, Kevin Penkin. Again, I think will get my vote. Kevin Penkin always. Hey, if there's one thing I will say about Main Abyss, it is such a good soundtrack, and I think Kevin Penkin will win yet again. Kevin usually wins, and for good reason too. Kevin just doesn't win because of namesake, very exquisite stuff. So, hell yeah, go Kevin Penkin. Best ending sequence. Okay, this one is yeah. I'm not even gonna go over these because I think even though comedy was great, again, love these other shows. This ending for Attack on Titan is probably one of my favorites, if not like top 3 best endings in any single show. Attack on Titan's voted. Okay, I was gonna say, did I not vote for this? Yes, this ending for part 2 of the final season, not part 3, or we can get to that whole meme, but this ending was just fantastic. The transition from like where he is now to like as a kid, just the music, it like hits at the right times. You're just in this like flower field, flower bed kind of thing. It's just, I just love this ending. I could listen to this thing over and over again. Also makes for good hype workout music. So let's go. Best opening sequence. I love Aimer, but man, wait, could Rumbling beat? I think I might have to vote for Demon Slayer here. And it's a lot of the same ones. And Cheeky Cheeky Bon Bon got a lot of love as well. So I don't think it is able to pull out. Mixed Nuts, The Rumbling, Zenkyo, Asaka. Rumbling was so good. But I feel like I just have to vote for the Demon Slayer one. I'm a big Aimer fan, okay? A little personal bias coming in. And I think 100% Attack on Titan wins ending. I think it's going to be controversial. I think this is going to be one of the most controversial picks of the night. Rumbling's not going to win. It's going to be Aimer's Zenkyo Sanka. So, whoosh. That's going to be controversy right there. We're almost done. We have 6 more. Best continuing series. Best continuing series: Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, The Entertainment District arc, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Kaguya-sama Love is War, Main Abyss, and One Piece. Just like how everyone has like, Attack on Titan Part 2, Stone Ocean, Love is War 3, and it's just One Piece. So, what do I think? Jeez. I don't think it's going to be Demon Slayer for this one. JoJo's won't get love like it probably should, just because of the Netflix batch releases. I almost said botched. I guess one of the same. Kaguya-sama Love is War. I feel like this is going to be an Attack on Titan. This is going to be like last year, where it's just Attack on Titan wins everything. But man, it really deserved it this time versus the first time. Oh my gosh. Not to like discredit it the first time, but man, the second season was like everything. Or the second part, I mean. One Piece fans, I'm sorry, I'm not voting for this. I'm just gonna go Attack on Titan again. I think Attack on Titan's just power and how many people are consistently watching it, and I think there's gonna be enough people to continuously vote for them to win, like they did last year for Anime of the Year, that I think it's gonna win Best Continuing Series. Oh man, I think Attack on Titan might win a lot. This just might be AOT's year. Holy, okay. Best New Series. Okay, this is where we're going. Is there Best Original? I have to do a little sneak peek. What? Cyberpunk's not on there? I guess it comes from the Cyberpunk universe. Okay. Interesting. Shoot. I said I was going to have to vote for it when it came up again. The best new series. Call of the Night, Licorice, Recoil, Spy X Family, Your Boy Kong Ming, My Dress Up Darling, Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Okay. As much as Spy Family, I think we'll get a lot of character love. I don't think it's going to get love for new series, which is a bit of a shame. But then again, I feel like the kind of like hype or let's watch Spy Family kind of died down a little bit. Licorice Recoil again on here. I haven't seen. Or same with Call of the Night. So it's between these two for me. Is Dress Up Darling really going to get that much love in comparison to Cyberpunk Edgerunners? I'm just thinking how many guys who are the Marin guys are going to vote for this. Or even Marin girls. That show got super popular on every end. Okay. We'll go with Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I think just how well received the show was for good reason. And, Studio Trigger, fantastic animation style, good score. I think it just hit everything that it needed to. And I think it will win this. It's sad to say. I think Dress Up Darling will only win once. So I think it's going to be Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Okay. So now, best animation. Now this is where it starts to get to a shame because I haven't seen Akebe's Sailor uniform, so I can't tell. It's not my Cloverworks. Cloverworks is pretty good when it comes to animation. I think maybe Ranking of Kings get it for this one. It's just in reading these. Demon Slayer. Everyone always loves Demon Slayer Ufotable animation, but man, Wit Studios' job that they did on just animation when it came to Ranking of Kings, I think this is where Ranking of Kings should win. I just love the animation style and just, everything felt so, like, grand for such a, it felt like it really, like, immersed me in the universe and the way everything was just drawn. I thought it was, like, really well done. And I think Wit, as much as I may give Wit some bad words sometimes in terms of like leaving behind AOT and Vinland Saga. I think they did a fantastic job with Ranking of Kings. Best character design. I think Ranking of Kings could also win this. Akira Matsushima for Demon Slayer. We have Atsuko Nozaki for Ranking of Kings. Kazuaki Shimada for Spy Family. Kazumasa Ishida for My Dress Up Darling. Masanori Shino for JoJo's. Maybe JoJo's wins in this category. Or Yoshinari for Cyberpunk. Do I finally give in and be like, yes, dude, this is where JoJo's will win a category? I think maybe. Character design. What are they? Okay, give me some more info. Artists who have silvered iconic anime characters breathe to life. Yeah, sure. I was going to say, because Araki drew it. Legendary ones you can recognize by their silhouettes. Character design. Man, I really want to vote for Cyberpunk Edgerunners again. Over JoJo's? I think I am. Don't do this to me. Over JoJo's. You could tell my personal bias isn't really coming into this one. But when I think of like character design, it's like usually JoJo's like would be there, but in terms of just like parts and how like, like when I think of iconic, like, look at how this character is designed, like, yeah, sure, like Anasui, but then again, he looks like Diavola a little bit. I mean, Weather Report was cool. Jolene. Yeah, I think Studio Trigger definitely gets it there. Best original anime. Now, in terms of ones that I think this is the most uneducated I am on this one, and I think probably Licorice Recoil will win because I have not watched any of these series. So it's sad to say. Watch and support original anime, which I'm about to tell you. It's all just kidding, because I haven't watched these. But whatever one wins, or maybe they show clips of them, you know, maybe I'd be interested to watch. But I think I'll vote for Licorice Recoil because it got a lot of love. But yes, the one everyone is probably wondering about, anime of the year. So you've seen my previous predictions, and now we are on to anime of the year. This one's going to be very interesting because we have Attack on Titan, Final Season Part 2, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Entertainment District Art, Licorice Recoil, Ranking of Kings, or Spy Family. Okay. I think this one is really between Attack on Titan and Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I think Demon Slayer would get a lot more love, but I think the Demon Slayer kind of like hype popular crowd is going to more lean towards one of these two series because of just how talked about these were. And I feel like I only voted for these two shows in a lot of my rankings, which is a bit surprising. I really thought there was going to be more representation elsewhere. It just seemed like the same kind of shows were popping up. A lot of Spy Family. You know, I voted for each one of these at least once, so I guess I can say that I have voted for each of these anime, so I guess they deserve to be here. But for my pick, anime of the year, which is going to be a back-to-back, you could probably already see where I'm going with this. I think it's going to be a fan overwhelming vote. Oh my gosh, look at how many Attack on Titan there are, dude. Oh my gosh. That, see, here, I think this is a problem because now it's like last year and voting for AOT, it's like, hold on, I wish I could like throw that out. Not that like this was like so significantly better than part one, but like part two, like this show really came into its own. And I think a lot of people are going to be voting for Attack on Titan just based upon that. So yeah, here's my ballot, as you can see. And you can see a lot of commonality in between series. But yes, that is my predictions. That is what I think will most likely win all these categories. I guess there's presenter's choice and special achievement. I think these could like highlight some other series that weren't better represented. But yes, that's my opinion. Am I right? Am I wrong? Talk to me about it. Comment, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching this video. If you stuck along, thank you. Hit the subscribe button. More videos coming out soon. Anime live stream. Me reacting to the Anime Awards. So yeah, we'll have to see. Anyways, but thank you. I'm very appreciative of you watching, and I will see you in the next one.